Moms. Let's see. I hope that worked. Okay, it's Sarah from Late Night Coffee Moms. I hope you can hear me. I'm very sorry for all my live viewers because I had a little bit of a brain fart and forgot what day of the week it was for a couple hours there, which is funny considering what we're going to be talking about today. Oh my goodness. Oh, my face. I look so pale and tragic. Anyway, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I'm trying this new setup still. See if you can hear my microphone or not. Okay, so this is setup number 3, I guess, the first one. There's nothing like being on camera that, maybe if I could just do this. Look how much younger I look already. I'm teasing. All right, so, can you hear me? Is my voice coming through? Let's get started. So if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up because I'm not sure my speaker is working. It's a really weird view of my house. It's a really bright view of my face, and it makes my turtle tank look even worse than it actually is in real life. So okay, let's go on. So yeah, I just kind of had a complete brain fart that it was Thursday, and then I normally do lives. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know how to tell if you can or not. All right, so I'll just continue talking to myself. All right, so I have a freebie for my subscribers from my blog, from Late Night Coffee Moms, and it's a summer planner. Which is why I laugh, because I even forgot what day of the week it was today. And why would you need a summer planner? Well, I guess you don't need a summer planner, but I need a summer planner because when summer comes or any breaks come from school at all, I immediately like, woo, yeah, I'm going to totally relax and have a good time, but I'm also going to accomplish A, B, and C, right? And 3 weeks into there, good, thank you, I'm glad you can hear me. 3 weeks into summer, I already start feeling behind because there was so much stuff I wanted to get done that I hadn't tackled yet. Thus, a summer planner. So if you want it, you can go to my website again, latenightcoffeemoms.com, and just subscribe to get my emails there. See, look, check this out. Not only did I forget what day of the week it is, I'm constantly writing notes on my hand to remind me things. So I made this little planner full of just little things to get you through the summer, like summer goals. I have personal goals, career goals, family goals, and education goals. And you can write your goals down in your planner, but those are important for me to write down because if not, I'll get just so, either I'll fill my summer so much with activities or school stuff that I forget to have fun, or I'll fill it full of house projects and I forget to enjoy my family, or I'll fill it full of just relaxation and forget I actually have things I need to take advantage of the time and get done. So like, when I'm planning out my summer, the first thing I do is I tack on the first day of school for the next year. And as a homeschooler in my state, I get to choose that day. So I usually start school for my family the last week of July. And we do what I call a soft start. So we do like half days for a week or two, where it's mostly just together time and math. And then later we start jumping into the harder subjects. I do this for a couple of reasons. One, we like to take December completely off because either we'll get sick or there's tons of family things happening and we want to be able to do those things. And then the other reason that I plan the fall so full, like we start so early, is we tend to get about 80% of our year, 80% of our productivity all falls in August, September, October, and a little bit in November. After that, our brains just kind of start turning off slowly. We can reactivate them, and I've shared some ways that I do that with my family, but it's a lot harder to do during the other times of year. So we start early because that's when our brains are fresh and that's where we get going. So first thing I do is I plan what my start date is of the school year, and I write that on my calendar. Next, I fill in any activity I know that's coming up, like VBSs, volunteering at VBSs. My children usually volunteer at one VBS that's really local, and this year we'll be going to VBS at a different location and they'll be volunteering there too. I help with one location, but not with the other. So on those nights when they're helping those ones, I need to plan something like a date night with my husband, unless he's going to help, or more likely, I'll probably write a lot during that time when they're occupied and at BBS. So I write down those kinds of things, any trips we're going to go on, any vacations that I already know the date for. I write in all those stuff. And then I fill in the rest. So I'm going to share my goals with you and see if you guys kind of think of summer and times like this. Like my personal goals are, I really want to declutter my garage and my master bedroom. Master bedroom first. I want to get all of the clothes I don't wear out, all of the shoes I don't wear out. It's just overwhelming me to have so many blessings that I don't use sitting in my room. So that's my personal goal. And then also I want to read 10 books this summer. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I want to read 10 books, and I want at least half of those to be for fun for me. Because what normally happens is I'm so busy training myself so that I can teach my kids next year, I forget to take a summer break for me. So I'm just studying away instead of enjoying the time, right? So those are my personal goals. I only make 2. I don't make it too strenuous because I want to be flexible throughout my summer and enjoy it, right? Okay. My career goals, I want to edit and publish my 3rd cozy mystery, and I want to write my 4th one. I'm not sure if I'll get to all that. Editing is a really lengthy process for me. It takes a really long time. This last book took me, I think, 4 months to edit. No, 6 months to edit. 6 months. So I really want to get a jump on editing it, and my goal is to have it published by the end of summer, but who knows. And in the middle of that, I want to write the next one. That's kind of hard to do while you're editing. Your brain it's hard to jump from the past to the present when you're writing fiction books, at least for me, because I keep mixing up what has happened with what is happening and what will happen later. So that's one of my career goals. So my writer goal. Excuse me, let me drink my coffee. I got the hiccups. My next career goal is to make 3 more freebies for my blog subscribers. I want to give them something back. And when school starts, my brain will probably go into full school mommy mode, and I'll forget to make little gifts for my visitors and subscribers. So I want to make sure I'm doing that. My family goals are, I want to have weekly game nights again. We normally had that, at least as a rule, we would have it. If it wasn't just our little tiny family, we might go to an extended family and play games with them. But we normally had games at least once a week, if not, at least once a month, if not once a week. We would have game nights. And I think since last September, I got really focused on writing book 2 and, did I finish book 2 by then? Yeah, I got really finished on editing and writing. And then I also was a tutor for a while, and that took a whole lot of my energy. And when Friday nights would come, the nights we would normally play games because my husband could rest the next day, I just went to full workaholic mode and just totally zoned in. I'm looking at my computer right now. That's why I'm staring off this direction. I would totally zone in and get working, which was great. I accomplished so much, but I left my family behind. So I don't want to do that. I want to have weekly game nights again, at least through the summer. And then I want to also plan monthly one-on-one dates with my kids and my husband. So that's not too much. That's only 3 nights a month. So I'm looking at maybe having 6 nights through the summer that I intentionally set aside to be with each person in my family. That's not bad. And then I really want to grow my prayer life. That's part of my family goal, but I want it to be together too. And I want to play a little bit more. As I said, working at home is awesome. I love it. And I love homeschooling, but I can get very hyper focused and forget to come out. So that's where these planners come in handy for me. It's not so much that I follow them to the letter. It's that I've written down my plan and I pray about it and I keep going and I keep plugging away and I adjust it as I need to, but I have a goal that I'm aiming for. So those are personal, career, and family goals. Then education goals. This is for me and my kids. So part of my education goal will be reading those other 5 books that aren't necessarily fun for me this summer. But I also want to spend 10 minutes in an area of weakness with each of my children at least 3 times a week. I would say every day, but let's face it, it's summer, and there's going to be days where I wake up and I don't feel like doing it. And in summer, I give myself permission to not feel like doing it. And then I want to have together time, but like a relaxed version of together time, which means we'll have devotional and then the fun read. We won't do the memory work or any of the other work that we would do during together time. And then also for my educational goals, I want to read ahead for 2019, 2020 and get myself prepared for them. So there's a lot of little goals. And if I didn't write them down, I'd forget what it is I wanted to do, just like I forgot what day of the week it was today. So we were sitting on the couch and just hanging out as a family, and how I got distracted is, get this, and I'll leave it in a post on my Facebook page and in the description on YouTube. We started watching YouTube videos together, and we started watching videos of people building things out of matches and then lighting them on fire. And we were so mesmerized by this that I completely forgot what day of the week it was or what time it was. And I looked up and it's 9 o'clock and it's Thursday, and I'm like, oh no, I was supposed to be doing something. I totally forgot. And then I wanted to share with you guys one book, because it's been I don't know, did I share a book with you guys last week? It's been a while since I've shared, oh my goodness, I've shared a new book with you guys. And this is what we're doing as a family devotional right now, and we love it. So I'm going to give you a little disclaimer. If you're looking for a devotional to do together, that is, I don't know how to explain it. Has a scholarly focus, maybe has like an in-depth pull apart of scripture. This is not the devotional for you. This devotional is quirky. It's a little bit snarky, but it's very relatable for me and my family. And I want to share it with you. And it's by Brant Hansen. Have you guys heard of Brant Hansen? My sister introduced me to Brant Hansen, and he is awesome. My family loves him, and it's probably going to be backwards for you guys, sorry. But it's called Unoffendable. How just one change can make all of life better. And it's flat out choosing not to be easily offended. And it's great. We're only on chapter 5. We've only finished chapter 5 right now. It's funny. Brant is weird, but he's our kind of weird, so it makes sense to us. And he's just very honest and in your face. And you know, I like the honest. I like the in your face, not the aggressive in your face, but this is who I am. This is how I live. If you see something that would help me be better, share it. But otherwise, this is it. And I really appreciate that he wrote a book about not being offendable. And I really highly encourage you guys to go check it out. Again, I'll leave a post on it on my Facebook page, and then I will put it in the description for YouTube. Again, I'm very sorry for forgetting what day of the week it is. If you do that too, if you are one of those people who forget what day of the week it is, go to my blog and subscribe to my email to get the 2019 summer planner. And if you found my momentary lapse of wisdom of the day of the week offensive, maybe you should check out Unoffendable. All right, guys. Whew. That's it. I hope it was great. I'll catch you next time. Bye. Oh, where's the finish button? There